Bones are amazing things. They hold us up, they support us, they make us strong. But bones have other uses. In the past, bones were thrown by diviners, seeking out the mysteries of the future. Now the bones are cubes, made of plastic or resin, but they still reveal things to us. As they fall from our fingers and rattle across the table, the story becomes clear. Welcome to Bone Throwers Theater, an RPG actual play podcast.
And thank you for joining us for another Bone Throwers episode, and we are knee-deep in zombies in a special Fiasco edition of the show. I'm Carlin. I am playing Ashley, a simpleton pacifist healer Efreet who has unwittingly started a zombie plague.
My name is Jordan. I am playing Fade the Benefactor. Or no, the Benevolent.
Maybe the Benefactor.
Sometimes Benefactor, baby.
Yeah. Apparently, I enabled my Efreet buddy, Ashley, to cause a zombie apocalypse. And then I made some bad business dealings with the Lord of the Manor. And then I killed a zombie and ravaged his wife. So, I had a busy game.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Hi, I'm Tim. I'm playing Dreven Greysky, Lord of said manor, whose wife has just been ravished, which is totally okay with him because you haven't seen her yet. He is desperately trying to become more than what he is through whatever devious means he can find. He is a minor lordling who wants to rule everything, but I've got to get rid of my wife, get rid of the Fade who's now sleeping with my wife. I haven't quite figured out how to do it yet, but I'm working on it.
I'm Stephanie. I'm playing Katia Greysky, who has a little secret that is going to come out pretty soon because she's not going to be able to hide it anymore. We carry far forward. Yeah, us mountain women.
I'm like thinking alien.
Maybe.
And I'm Jeremy playing Desmond Viskar, and Efreet, who recently found out who was in charge of the mission that killed his father.
Yeah.
All right, well, it is my turn to have a scene. But first, what did you just do?
All right, Desmond takes the bag of fairy dust, tosses it up right in front of him, and just ignites it on fire.
Is it like laying in flames on the ground?
It is, but since Desmond's turned his back and it keeps going on, he doesn't realize that it didn't actually fully burn. It just was on fire for a bit and then went out. And so Ashley just kind of bends down and picks it back up and puts it back on and follows Desmond.
Why don't you go ahead and roll your zombie die and we'll see what comes up.
Does he have to use the one I have?
Yes. I roll all of them. There we go. And I get to pick 2. So I got a 1, 3, 4, and 5. Boom.
There's one under 1 I think you should pick because of something you said.
Oh, you mean number 1 and 1? Concealed bite wound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe 2 ones though.
Oh yeah, that's true. I wouldn't be able to anyway.
That would create an interesting dynamic.
Well, I
He tries to heal.
can't do any 2s.
A zombie Efreet fairy.
Right?
Boy, do you have identity.
A pacifist zombie of free trade. No, I don't want to bite, but I want to bite you, but I don't want to bite you.
That's actually a line from 10th Kingdom. I don't know if I want to love her or eat her.
I want to heal you or eat you.
Both sounds really good right now.
Well, he could eat them and then heal them and then eat them again. Over and over and over.
Take a bite to heal you. Take a bite to heal
Ooh,
you.
I like that one right there.
Never ending meal. It's like the Golden Corral buffet.
Right. Really, I just need one volunteer. I don't need to destroy your whole town. Just give me one. I'm good.
Okay.
Great, they give me.
Okay. I have the one I'm picking. I'm picking 4, which is desperation, and under that I'm picking 3. Quote is, "It's not too late. Amputate the arm."
Oh.
All right.
So someone's gonna lose one.
All right. Well,
You framing it, or you choosing the outcome?
I think I want to have a flash forward for a couple of weeks. I'm going to be delivering the mithril edged battle axe that I had gotten from the Minotaur blacksmith, who I've actually written down his name. His name is Clovenhorn. I'm going to go ahead and be delivering that to Katia as kind of a bonding thing, and then I guess I need to also maybe talk to her husband.
You might want to do that beforehand, sweetie.
So I'm on my way back to the Bailey with a giant battle axe strapped to my back.
Excellent.
And I actually have my friend, the Efreet Ashley, who's been hanging out with me. He's accompanying me on this particular. This is a flash forward for a few weeks, so
maybe there's a lot more zombies by now. We'll see.
Now, Ashley, I need you to be on your best behavior.
What are you talking about?
Well, sometimes...
Do you want some fairy dust? And he just throws fairy dust in his face.
Whoa.
It's good.
I can see that, and we might actually have a use for that.
Do you like unicorns?
I love unicorns.
I love unicorns, too.
I love unicorns because you love unicorns.
I love rainbows.
They're nice as well.
Yeah.
But you see... I need you. I know you love to share the fairy dust.
Yeah, it heals.
It does. It does heal, but it doesn't seem to work on the dead people for some reason.
Yes, it does.
Well, not the ones that are walking around.
It made them walk. Is that bad?
Oh God, tell me you didn't do this.
What do you mean?
I love you like a brother, buddy.
I love you.
But I don't want you to say anything about the zombies, or the dead people, or the fairy dust, while we talk to Lord and Lady Greysky.
Okay.
In fact, it probably would be best if I do most of the talking.
Okay. Fairy dust? And he throws more at him.
Can I just borrow your bag for a little while?
No. I need to keep it.
Ashley?
I need to keep it?
Ashley?
Okay. Hands it over.
Thank you.
Hold on a second. And then he just reaches in and pulls out some.
I'm just going to put this on a thong around my neck, under my shirt, and you cannot get it. Do you understand?
I might need some later.
We will work on that.
Okay.
Okay?
Can we get goat's ice cream?
Yes. Now let's go talk to Lord Greysky, and we can show him how you can heal people. Okay?
But you're talking, I'm not.
I will talk, you will do.
Okay, I'll heal.
That's great.
But I need my fairy dust.
I will give you some when the time comes.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Ice cream?
Later.
Okay. And then he goes, fairy dust? Reaches in and grabs some and throws it in his face again.
Hey, buddy.
You're killing me.
Let's establish a little rule here.
Boundaries.
Reach out your hand.
Okay.
See how your hand does not touch me?
Yeah.
That's as close as you can come.
But how do I get my dust?
I will give it to you. We talked about this, remember?
Okay. Can we get ice cream now?
Sure. I reach into a stall and pull out some manure. Here's your ice cream, it's chocolate.
You can't fool me.
He's a simpleton. He's not that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'm sure that Lord Greysky will have some ice cream at his Bailey.
Okay, cool.
Alright, let's go. So we walk into the Bailey and what are you doing?
I think right about now it's dinner time. I think my lady is with me at the dinner table and we are glaring at each other across the table, as we always do.
I am not even looking at you.
Good. I don't want to have to see that unibrow any more than necessary.
But I am picking my teeth with the knife.
So, that's what we're doing.
Alright, so I'm assuming that your seneschal or majordomo shows me in.
We'll show you in, yes.
Lord Greysky, it is most wonderful to see you. And Lady Greysky, I hope you are doing well.
Ah, I am Fade. How are you?
Well, thank you. I actually have something for you.
Good.
So,
I have something for you, too.
While Fade is talking, Ashley's just kind of looking around the room. and sees the dogs in the corner. It's like, oh, dogs, and walks over and
Ashley,
what?
don't set them on fire.
Dogs. I'm just gonna play.
You can play with the dogs, but no fiery play.
The dogs might want some fairy dust, though.
We'll talk
Fairy
about
dust.
I told you not to mention the fairy dust.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Jordan is being handed a black die.
Oh, yeah.
It's not going well for him.
So Ashley's over now, actively playing with the dogs.
As long as he doesn't set the dogs on fire, we're okay.
Tell me, Fade, who is your friend?
He's actually someone who I found in the forest.
In the forest?
Yes, he is a very trained healer, actually.
No, you have been misled. He's one of those Ifrit pests.
For the first time ever, I agree with her.
I actually will show you his ability. Fade, I need you to come back over here, buddy.
You mean Ashley?
Ashley. I trot myself right back over to myself.
Okay.
Ashley comes over. Now, my lord, just outside, I noticed that one of your soldiers has a bandage wrapped around his arm. It looks like there might have been a training exercise that went awry.
Well, no, that would be all the zombies we've been having to fight for the last 2 weeks.
True.
Did you do that, by the way? That would be an excellent plan to undermine the king if we could pin it on him.
You know what? I heard rumors that the king and his necromancers were working on such a thing.
We need to spread those rumors.
Ashley, don't you think the king did this?
I don't know.
Okay. Do you think you could tell people that the king did this?
Sure.
Awesome. By the way, he wants ice cream.
Ice cream? Do we have any ice cream?
I don't know. You might have eaten it all, judging by the size of your gut.
Needless to say, ice cream will be later. We'll bring in this man at arms.
Wait. What is that thing you have on your back?
Oh, this is the battle axe that me and Katia were discussing.
And she suddenly gets totally girly and claps her hands and says, "My battle axe, my battle axe!"
Let me see.
I hand you a battle axe that's about 3 feet long.
No, you don't let him touch it. He doesn't know how to use it. And I get up and start walking down the table.
You say this, he can heal?
Not that extensively.
How extensively?
Well, if you cut off your own foot, he probably can make it grow back, but...
My own foot?
Give me that!
No. Get away!
Don't you tell me to get away.
He can heal?
Would you give it? It's
No!
mine.
Get it when I decide you'll have it.
Yeah,
I am Lord of this
that
manor.
Before.
My lord, she is
I've not yet decided you can have it.
She is the one who paid
No
for
kidding.
it.
With my money.
Thank God.
I think it was actually from her dowry.
Her dowry is mine. Would you marry that without being paid well?
I don't believe I'm
All
qualified.
eyes are on Fade.
Fade. Can I have my fairy dust? They need help.
Here.
Please?
Let's just see how well this works.
Okay.
If you're so sure it can heal you,
How about if
Give me the axe. You do not know what you're doing.
let me cut your foot off and see if it can heal it. If he can heal it.
I can heal.
Would you just give it to me? And
No.
she grabs onto it.
Let go! Give me that axe back!
And he throws her across the floor.
Oh my god.
How much faith do you have in your magical healer? And you, stay there on the floor.
I have great faith in Ashley's...
Good, then let's see. I swing the axe at your arm.
No! Yeah, I throw myself in front of him and get my own arm cut.
Oh, okay. So she gets cut instead of him. Okay. So then Ashley...
Why did you have to go do that?
Well, you said you could heal yourself. I want to see proof of this miracle.
It is but a flesh wound.
Ashley, heal her.
You don't
Okay,
have
so-
to. She'll be
And
okay.
she collapses
She'll be
on the
fine.
step.
She'll be fine. Really, she'll be fine. It was an accident. You all saw it was an accident.
You're still conscious.
Yeah, barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
It was an accident. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need to heal her. It was an
I can-
accident. And you all saw that it was an accident, right?
No. You want to see the miraculous powers of a fairy trained healer. We will show you
I
the
heal.
miraculous powers of a fairy trained healer.
I'll show you. I heal.
I'm bleeding a bit.
So Ashley takes the bag and goes over to Katia and throws fairy dust on, and it actually heals. And then Ashley's like, there, now you're better. You're pregnant.
And
She's what?
Life's a beautiful thing.
Katia looks at Dreven, and then it's Fade, and then it's Ashley and says, I'm going to kill you.
Ashley, I don't think we're going to get ice cream anymore.
Hi.
She's what?
But I healed her. She's got a baby in her stomach.
It is immaculate conception. This fairy does stuff. It must have happened.
No, it's Fade's.
It's whose?
I can tell. I was taught about this as a fairy. I mean, I'm not actually a fairy person, but I was raised by the fairies. I can tell these things. It's going to be happy when it's born.
I grab the battle axe and back off.
My lord, I think we're done here for today. I hope.
No, we're not. Guards, close the doors.
I'm going to play with the dogs.
I think you might need to play with fire.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah, go play with the dogs.
And Ashley starts going over to play with the dogs.
If you don't play with fire, I will take away your special bag forever.
I can't do bad stuff. Plus, Ashley, out of character, Ashley already has the bag back and has put it on and is away from you. And you're being held by guards, so.
I think the guards are giving me a wide berth. While I'm standing there with my mithril battle axe.
You just keep her away from this. I'll deal with you later.
Katya?
I'm sorry, my love. I told you I had something for you.
So you admit it?
Scene. Oh my gosh.
Alright, during that first part of the scene, with Ashley and Fade, all I could picture was Michael Caine and Steve Martin. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. May I go to the bathroom? Yes. Thank you.
Alright, well, who's your die going to, Jordan?
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Screw you, Tim.
I'm certainly not.
One goes to Tim.
Wow. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey, you got it.
Perfect.
Anytime.
Okay, I'm okay now.
Oh,
Good,
wow.
because it's your scene.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, now would be good time for zombie
Oh, so
attack.
he's taking a white die.
I'm taking a white die.
Alright, so we need to frame the scene.
Remember that was a flash forward.
A few weeks in the future.
Yeah.
future.
So we can kind of go anywhere.
We can kind of go anywhere we want at this point.
What if he's contracting with you?
Yeah, I kind of need to.
Because at this point, he didn't do it the first time for offing the queen, and has now apparently ingratiated himself with queen, so he needs insurance.
This is somewhere
Although 2
in
weeks from now, he's
between.
going to be on the king's hit list.
So this is somewhere in between.
And it's not a top hit parade. It's a
How about this? Because we know that Ashley went off with Desmond. When they come back, you see the two of them, and you think you overhear us talking about that battle. You hear that I want to find the lady.
and I need to
rid of
get
her.
that. I need to keep you from doing that.
No,
He
you
fell
need-
in love with her at that point.
That's true. I was thinking.
Now, being that I'm the lord of the manor, it would make a lot of sense that if somebody was asking about it and somebody told you that my queen was the one who led it, that I'd probably find out about it. At that point, I'd be like, okay, I need to find this guy because...
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
works too.
My first option is not living up to his end of the bargain.
Sorry.
Okay, that works
She's a
too.
lot more fun in the sack than you seem to think. So
I just can't get over the whole, haired arm and hits down, and I just can't. I tried.
according to what Stephanie has told us, it is the ones that are a little bit more homely who are a little bit more fun in the sack.
Yeah, they work harder.
It is actually a true statement. I will speak from experience, but...
Ew.
Come on.
Anyway, let's get the scene rolling.
Okay. So, I have been searching the town looking for him,
Desmond.
for Desmond, because I've heard the rumors that he is seeking out my wife. Because he has issue with her. He wants to meet her.
No, I have issue with her.
Oh! Yeah, I just got that, sorry.
So I figured it'd be fairly easy for me to have found you and summoned you to my bailey.
Okay. Is this only anybody else in
No, I would think that would just be one-on-one.
Yeah.
one-on-one?
One-on-one.
He probably doesn't want...
One-on-one with all my tongueless guards.
Yeah.
So they can't speak. Keep them that way.
Taking a hint from Dresden, huh?
It's useful. It works. So, I understand you're seeking the woman who was involved in the raid on your people.
I'm sure that's gotten around town.
Yes. Well, you may also have heard that it is my wife who did so. What are your intentions when you find her? And that beautiful lamp she keeps so close to her at all times.
Lamp?
Yes.
So she's the one.
She's the one who what?
During that raid, I was only a small boy, but a lot of our people were lost, my father being one of them. Ever since, I've made an oath to my people that I will not rest until our people are avenged.
And what manner do you intend this vengeance to take? This is my wife we're talking about.
She was not your wife at the time,
No.
so if you have issue...
I am merely asking how you wish to solve this issue and get your vengeance.
So Tim has been handed a red die. Which
Zombies!
means zombies appear. You might get a chance to show your skills.
All right, back in the scene.
How do you wish this to occur? What manner does your vengeance need to take?
Our tribe is life for life. I'm not from this town.
So you're telling me you wish to kill my wife, the heiress to my, such as it is, home, and lady of this town. And what am I supposed to do about this?
Said life for life. I did not necessarily say I would be the one to take the life.
But would you? I have a proposition for you. I'm in a situation, and my first contact has been worthless to me. I need her to disappear. And,
You need your wife to disappear?
yes.
Can I
she
sign up for this job?
did kill your father, after all.
Yes, she did.
But no one can know I was involved. I'll get her out of the bailey into the countryside so she can go swing her axe at trees or something, or whatever it is she does. And then you can just take care of her.
Sounds like a plan to me.
And no one knows I was involved.
We would gladly take credit for it.
All of a sudden, one of the guards standing next to Lord Dreven starts to convulse and collapses, and then starts moaning. And the next guard over does the same.
Ah! Not again. You burn, right? Could you get rid of these, please? Please? I keep sending guards out to fight these things, and then they get scratched or bit, and 2 days later they're like this!
So, Desmond's arms sort of light up, and he's just gonna go on a melee brawl. punching guards in throats.
He bites. One of them bites you.
Or bites at you.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Sort of rips out the throat, drops it on the floor, right in front of Dreven.
Rare, medium, well done.
Sure, this will sign the agreement.
It does. Tomorrow night, I will get her outside of town under the pretense of inspecting the lumber yards. You just be there. I'll make sure there are no guards.
Very well.
Scene.
Scene. All right.
Roll up them zombie dice.
Yeah.
Zombies.
Oh, was that the last zombie dice?
No, there's one
there's
more.
One more. Zombie babies.
Oh dear.
Zombie babies. Okay, wait. 2 5s, a 6, and
No
a 2.
ones. You were hoping for 2 1s, weren't you?
Oh man. So what color is your fire, by the way?
Going old school red.
Changes based on the
Anger.
intensity of my anger.
So like red is normal, orangish is kind of getting angry, blue is
like
really mad,
meltdown.
And then
and then white is like about to burst a blood vessel in your brain.
yeah, anybody who's around me knows they're in trouble when they stop seeing the flames. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, black flame.
Have you seen that video
No.
of the IndyCar driver? The fuel they use burns so hot that you cannot see the flames.
Really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So there's this video of a guy roaring into the pits and then gets out and is just like flailing around, but you can't see any flames. But he's like burning up. He's on fire.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's awful.
So when you were punching out zombies, you were just like doing It wasn't like you were.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do escape. The military will clean this up, which will be the rest of the king's people coming to help us to finish off the zombies at some point.
Okay. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break. And when we come back, it will be time for the tilt. So things are going to get really exciting. Stay tuned.
Thank you for listening to Bone Throwers Theater. The cast is Carlin, Jeff, Jeremy, Johnny, Jordan, and Stephanie. This podcast is released under a Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. Please feel free to share the podcast, but please do not modify it or attempt to gain financially from it. To find the show online, visit our site, bonethrowerstheater.com. Our Twitter feed is @BoneThrowersTheater, and our email address is bonethrowerstheater@gmail.com. Join our social networks on Facebook and Google+. Podcast art was designed by Laura Tress and is used with her permission. Until next time, may the bones fall in your favor. This has been a Nerd Circle podcast production.